numbers, and you guys are getting so good at recognizing numbers, right? We've been hopping on the number line, and so now we get to start adding numbers together, which will be so fun. So let me give you each a piece of paper. I have a few different kinds of papers to give you. This one has how many boxes on it? There you go. You can count.
5.
All right. 5 boxes. So we're gonna play with our pepperoni pieces, kind of like we did before, and we're going to fill up a certain number of boxes.
Mom, they're not actually pepperoni.
No? What do you think there?
They're
She'll give us her.
over, maybe.
Oh, runaway pepperoni. Okay, so what we're going to talk about is when we fill up some spaces, then how many empty spaces are left over. So we're going to start thinking about the numbers that go together to make up a total, right? So how many boxes do we have to work with?
How many boxes?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Great. Okay, so do me a favor. Fill up 3 boxes for me.
You just put one.
Sorry, yeah, put 1 piece of pepperoni in each of 3 boxes. Okay, so how many empty boxes are there?
2.
Very good. You just did a math problem. Okay, let's write this on the board
Because 1
here.
plus 1 is 2.
She said.
You're right, 1 plus 1 is 2.
1, 2,
Yep. So you can put down a little bit. She's gonna show you. No.
Wow, this is really hard to
So
read.
we put 1 in 3 boxes. So we did it. So now we're ready for the next.
Okay, so we just did this math problem. We said 3 pieces of pepperoni plus 2 empty spaces where more pepperoni could fit equals what?
2.
Equals a total of,
We have these plus these. How many boxes?
if you put in 2 more pieces, so why don't we do this? We'll say,
1, 2.
We'll use the yellow
I want to do
pieces?
a pattern.
okay, that's fine. So 3
Maybe we
pieces
could put a
plus,
yellow one in the empty boxes.
I thought that was a great idea, but apparently for some people that
Oh,
throws off
that's
their
not-
pattern.
oh, okay.
So we can think to ourselves, 3 pieces of pepperoni plus 2 empty spaces equals 5 altogether.
Okay, you
Mama,
can put yellow.
actually, did you know they're telling me about a way to have a challenge on mine?
Okay, so
I know that.
when you have 3 pieces of
nice.
pepperoni and 2
Wonderful.
pieces of squash, how many do you have altogether?
This one is slide around like that.
How many do you have altogether?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Good counting.
3 pieces of pepperoni and
Right.
2 pieces of squash.
So, Sarah, would you like to use squash? We were calling these summer squash. You know how summer squash is yellow? Would you like to use yellow ones like that? Or do you prefer to use all pepperoni? I think it's kind of handy to fill in like that with pepperoni and squash, but you can do them however you want. So, okay, let's clear off our pizza board and let's try it again. Let's do another math problem. How many pieces of pepperoni should we start with this time?
5.
2. Let's try 2. Okay, and we'll do 5 next time, Madeline. So if you start with 2 pieces, then how many more pieces will it take to fill up your pizza?
No, I want it to be like
Okay. So if you have 2 pieces here, how many more spots do you have left to fill up?
1, 2, 3. 3.
Did everybody get the same answer?
Yeah.
3? Okay, so what is that telling us? We're saying that 2 pieces of pepperoni plus how many empty? 3 empty spots equals, once again, what's our total? 2 plus 3 equals 5. You have 5 boxes for your pizza?
3.
Okay.
See?
Okay. Now this is a tricky one. Madeline said she wants to start with 5. So fill in your pizza box and then tell me how many more pieces you would add to make your pizza complete.
How many?
This is a
have to add
very
to this
tricky
to
question.
Fill up all the rest of
Don't know.
Could you add any more to fill up your pizza, or is your pizza already full?
Mine already.
Yours is full, so that would mean that you had 0 pieces to get a total of 5. So that's another math problem that we just did here. Sorry, this takes a lot of strength to erase. There must be an easier way. Oh, maybe that solution is what we need. Okay, so now we have 5 plus, what was it, this special number that means no more pieces?
0.
Equals
0.
5.
Oh, but
All
that's
right.
that's 0.
Great. Can anybody think of another combination of pepperoni and empty spaces that would equal, or pepperoni and squash, depending on how we're thinking about it, that would equal 5? Why don't you clear your board and see? We've done 2 plus 3, 3 plus 2, and 5 plus 0. What else could we do? Thank you for the board cleaning.
Spray.
So, how many pieces of pepperoni have we not done yet when we're trying to add up to 5? Sorry? What was that? That's true. If we had only open spaces, so if we had 0 pepperoni on the board, how many would we have to add to come up to 5? You can fill them in if you want to check and see.
6, 5.
Give it a try. See what you come up with. Great. Nice, interesting pattern too.
How many do you have to add?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Did you guys get the same? How many do you have to add to 0 to fill in all the spaces?
5.
All right. So let's write that on the board too. Okay, so 0 plus 5 equals 5. Okay. Let's try one last combination. So clear your pizza.
I have pepperoni and squash.
Ooh, Abby May has the meat lovers. Or the squash lovers, depending on how you're. Okay, so look at your board for a second. So we did 0 pepperoni, so not all of these were open. We did, Sarah, we did 5 pepperoni. We did 2, we did 3. What other combination is there that would equal 5? Can you think of? Well, we can work on making bigger pizzas later, but what 2 numbers would add up to 5 that we haven't tried yet? Can you think of a combination? What if we started with only 1 piece of pepperoni? Then what would we have to add to get up to 5? Can you give it a try?
How many more?
Very good, yeah. Can you see check that, Sarah? If you start with only 1 pepperoni, then there would be 4 empty. Okay, great. So we'll do this. 1 plus 4 equals 5. So this is pretty neat. We can see how we can join numbers together to make bigger numbers, which is something that we'll talk more about, and we'll use bigger and bigger numbers as you guys get better and better at adding. So this is very exciting. Would you like to try making a 10-slice pizza? Should we give it a try? Okay, you ready to make a 10-slice pizza? And add pepperoni and squash to fill up our pieces here? So I'll take your 5s. Thank you. Look at that. And you know, in Chicago, they actually cut pizza into squares like this, which took me a very long time to get used to. There you go. I'll take that. So
Run away, pizzas.
now now we have a really big pizza. This pizza is twice as big as our original pizza, right?
How do you write it down?
Do you want to try?
How do you write one?
Okay,
Second.
there you go. Does everybody know how to write 10?
Yes. No. This is how you write it. I know how to write it down. Yeah. It's easy.
Okay, so
I forgot how.
here we go. This is how you write 10.
That is a 10.
Okay, there's a 10. So can you tell me how many 5-slice pizzas would fit
10.
into our big pizza?
10.
There are 10 pepperoni on your pizza. How many slices are there? How many spaces? Because we had a 5-slice pizza before. How many more than 5 is this?
10. I put one.
Okay, so you're right. So there are 10. There are 10 all together. And last time, exactly. Do you see how these look?
They look different.
Very similar.
Yeah.
This was a 5-slice pizza, and now we have what? What plus what?
10.
We have 5 plus 5, right? 5 plus 5 equals 10.
Oh, we did put it in that problem.
So, let's see. Why don't we clear off our pizza, and we'll just do a couple more. We'll look at a couple more situations with pizza. So we'll dump off our pepperoni.
Mom, the numbers are still there.
What happens?
2.
What happens if we have 6 pepperoni on our pizza? How many more would we need to get up to our total of 10 pieces?
Put 6.
Can you start with 6 pepperoni, please?
Have you put 6 on your pizza?
Put 6.
Do you guys remember how many more than 5, 6 would be? We'd fill up one whole row of 5, and then how many more would we have?
5 in this row, right? 1 row is 5. And then how many more pepperonis do you make 6?
And then, yeah, that's it, Sarah. How many more to make 6? You got it in your hand right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
No, you have 6 pepperonis.
6. You just need 1 more.
Yeah, very good. You have it right in your hand right there. Your hand knew exactly what to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 is 1 more than 5. It's like 5 plus 1. So now how many more pieces of pepperoni would take us up to 10? 6 plus what equals 10?
4. No.
You have 6.
Do you think so? Do you agree? Yeah? 6 plus 4 equals 10? Let's see if Abby May wants to.
How many more pieces do you need?
I don't know.
Can you count your empty slices, Abby May?
1, 2, 4.
4. That's what these guys said too. I think we have a solution here. So look at this math problem. Did you guys think you were going to be doing such high-level math today?
No.
We have 6 plus 4 equals 10. Look at you. Nice.
It was fun.
So we're going to come back to this again and play with this fun thing that Jason brought in. But I think first we'll play a game with math, with a card game, which Abby May brought with her today. So why don't we hear about how this works,
Should
and
we
we can.
pick up our pepperonis first?
Yeah.